So Justin Baldoni, he has fought back yet again. He filed a lawsuit against the New York Times, which he had Brian Friedman on to discuss, saying it had done a defamatory report on Blake Lively's claims that she was allegedly harassed by this guy when they shot the movie It Ends With Us. Justin and his team promised to start releasing all of his correspondence with her. They're saying, we'll be an open book. This is not a nice person. And Justin bent over backwards to accommodate her many, many demands, which included, according to him, taking over the film, rewriting scenes, all of which is very irregular for the co-star. Justin Baldoni's attorney is Brian Friedman. He's my own attorney, too, and my friend. And he joins me now to discuss the legal drama and to get to the bottom of what's going on with this real-life Hollywood drama. Brian, great to have you. How are you?
I'm great, and it's great to see you.
Are you going to sue Blake Lively, too?
Into oblivion, Megyn. And, and we're carefully considering other people that will be sued also, and some of them will come as a surprise. Ryan Reynolds, for sure. Wait till you see this lawsuit.
Oh, boy.
All going to be based on evidence. It's not going to be just a lawsuit. It's going to be the kind of lawsuit that is full of evidence, admissions, documents, which prove exactly what she did.
The It Ends With Us movie just became a Hollywood disaster. Justin Baldoni isn't backing down. In a move that's making waves across Hollywood, he's gone full force, launching a website filled with a staggering 168 pages of documents, text messages, and behind-the-scenes receipts. But why? Because the adaptation of It Ends With Us, which should have been an emotional cinematic success, has instead spiraled into chaos, filled with lawsuits, media clashes, and rumors that could lead to something much bigger than just legal drama. Critics have already labeled the film a disappointment, and audiences aren't holding back either. Instead of sparking conversations about the novel's deep themes, the movie has turned into a Hollywood fiasco, with some even speculating that Blake Lively could be facing serious legal trouble. Add in a New York Times article that's been accused of unfairly targeting Baldoni, and this whole situation has officially exploded beyond anyone's expectations. And just when you think the story can't get any more chaotic, Baldoni's website drops, bringing jaw-dropping receipts that might change everything. So how did a book adaptation with so much potential turn into one of the messiest Hollywood scandals in recent memory? And is there any way to salvage what's left of this film? The movie that was supposed to be a hit until it wasn't. When news first broke that It Ends With Us was being adapted into a film, fans were ecstatic. The novel, known for its emotional depth and powerful themes, had left readers in tears. Seeing it come to life on screen seemed like a dream, with Justin Baldoni, a director known for handling heartfelt, emotionally driven stories, and Blake Lively, a Hollywood A-lister who knows how to command attention. The project seemed set for success. But then the problem started. From the beginning, insiders whispered about creative clashes behind the scenes. Baldoni reportedly wanted the adaptation to stay raw and true to the novel's emotional core, while Lively allegedly had a different vision, one that leaned into a more commercial, lighthearted approach. Some sources claimed she wanted to inject humor into the film, softening its heavy themes. At first, these were just rumors, but soon the behind-the-scenes drama started leaking into the public eye. Behind-the-scenes tension, creative clashes, and power struggles. It didn't take long for whispers of conflict on set to reach fans. Reports surfaced about tensions over rewrites, particularly over whether the film should include comedic elements that weren't present in the book. Baldoni, determined to keep the film authentic to its source material, allegedly resisted Lively's push for a more polished mainstream approach. Meanwhile, Lively reportedly felt sidelined, claiming she was being left out of major creative decisions. It's not uncommon for directors and actors to clash during production, but in this case, things spiraled out of control fast. Soon what started as creative disagreements became personal battles, with both sides accusing the other of trying to manipulate the film's direction. And then came the lawsuits. The legal battle that shocked Hollywood. Just when it seemed like things couldn't get more dramatic, Justin Baldoni filed a defamation lawsuit against Blake Lively. His claim that Lively had spread false narratives about his directorial style, portraying him as controlling and dismissive of her creative input. Baldoni argued that these accusations not only damaged his reputation, but also hurt the film's box office potential. But Lively wasn't about to stay silent. She fired back with her own lawsuit, accusing Baldoni of bullying her on set and creating a hostile work environment that allegedly limited her ability to perform. At this point, point, the public battle between the two completely overshadowed the movie itself. Instead of fans discussing the film's emotional impact, they were watching a real-life courtroom drama unfold in the media. A box office disaster and a PR nightmare. Despite all of this, the studio pushed forward with the film's release. But by then, the damage was done. By the time audiences finally saw the film, the overwhelming consensus was disappointment. Critics slammed the movie for its inconsistent tone, saying it jumped awkwardly between tear-jerking moments and misplaced humor. Many believed that the behind-the-scenes chaos had directly contributed to the final product's lack of emotional depth. Box office numbers confirmed it. The film wasn't resonating with audiences, and instead of making headlines for its powerful storytelling, it was making headlines for all the wrong reasons. With lawsuits raging on, neither Baldoni nor Lively could fully promote the film, and their ongoing legal battle ensured that no amount of damage control could salvage its reputation. The New York Times controversy and Baldoni's website of receipts. As the drama continued, the New York Times published an expose that seemed to heavily favor Lively's narrative. The article painted Baldoni as a controlling, difficult director, making it sound like Lively was the one fighting for creative freedom while he dismissed her input. Baldoni's supporters were furious, accusing the Times of running a one-sided hit piece. In response, Baldoni made an unprecedented move. He launched an entire website filled with production emails, text messages, and behind-the-scenes documents to prove his side of the story. Fans poured over the evidence, trying to figure out the truth. The receipts seemed to show Lively pushing for comedic changes and later backtracking after fans reacted negatively, but the website only fueled more controversy. Some believed Baldoni was being transparent, while others saw it as a desperate PR stunt. Either way, it was a move rarely seen in Hollywood, making this one of the most publicized director vs. actor battles in recent memory. Could Blake Lively be facing criminal charges? And just when it seemed like this saga couldn't escalate further, rumors started swirling about potential criminal charges. Whispers suggested that Lively, or someone on her team, may have submitted doctored evidence in her countersuit. If true, that could mean serious legal consequences, including perjury or obstruction charges. Some sources even speculated about potential jail time, though legal experts say that's highly unlikely. Still, the fact that this situation has escalated to the point where criminal implications are even being discussed is shocking. And then there's Ryan Reynolds. Although he hasn't been officially named in any lawsuit, some reports claim he played a role in Lively's push for comedic rewrite. Fans are now wondering whether he'll be called as a witness, or if he'll manage to stay out of the legal mess altogether. What happens next? What was supposed to be a powerful, emotionally driven adaptation has now become one of the biggest controversies in Hollywood. Instead of discussing It Ends With Us as a film, fans are watching a real-life legal battle unfold. So how does this end? Will Baldoni and Lively settle their disputes behind closed doors? Or is this heading for a sensational courtroom showdown? Hollywood is unpredictable, and one thing's for sure, this story is far from over. What do you think? Did the New York Times unfairly target Baldoni, or was he really as controlling as they made him out to be? And do you think Blake Lively could actually face legal consequences? Let me know in the comments below. And if you want to stay updated on the latest bombshells in this insane Hollywood feud, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Because trust me, this story isn't finished yet.